Hello friends, I welcome you all to the next lecture of the subject Infrastructure Engineering and Construction Techniques. In last lecture, we had a discussion about tunnel ventilation. Now, in this lecture, we are going to discuss about the tunnel drainage. So, basically, drainage in tunneling is provided in two types, that is pre-drainage and permanent drainage. So, in tunnel, water comes from the following two sources. So first source is wash water, and this water is used for washing drilling holes and the cuttings inside the tunnel and at the time of construction. So whenever the drill holes are taken, these drill holes are washed by using a water, and there is a introduction of water at the time of construction. And the second source is groundwater or subsoil water. So this water is from the ground through which the tunnel is driven. The quantity of water obtained from the first source can be easily determined, but the calculation of quantity of water that is obtained from the second source requires careful investigation. That is, the investigation of groundwater of subsoil water should be conducted carefully. An exploding charge may open up a groundwater source, and because of which there is unexpectedly admitting a very large quantity of water to the tunnel. Such a sudden rush of water indicates one of the two conditions. First one is there may be a possibility that an underground pocket or lake has been trapped at the time of tunnel excavation, and the second condition is an underground flow with an inexhaustible source such as river or lake has been trapped. Now we will discuss these conditions in detail one by one. First condition is an underground pocket or lake has been trapped. So in this, when the water is drained off, there is no further trouble, and hence the only thing that will require to be done will be to allow the water to flow smoothly out of tunnel. So in this, there is no danger to the tunnel, therefore it does not require any careful investigation. The second type is an underground flow with an inexhaustible source such as a river or lake has been trapped, and in this the problem is serious and wooden or RCC bulkhead will have to be placed immediately to control the situation, and pressure grouting or some such process will have to be undertaken to cut off the connection of water source from the tunnel. So in unit number 3 we had a discussion about the grouting, and the same technique is used for controlling the water which is introduced at the time of tunnel construction. So by using grouting we can control the or we can cut off the connection of water source from the tunnel, and in this there is application of wooden or RCC bulkhead also. The progress of tunneling work and the maintenance of tunnel after its construction primarily depends upon good drainage of the tunnel. Therefore, the tunnel drainage is an important factor or parameter. If the drainage of the tunnel is improper, it leads to more wear and tear, and it may even cause serious accidents. Therefore, the tunnel drainage should be given a more importance. The drainage arrangements for keeping on and removing of water may be classified broadly in following three systems. The first system is pre-drainage or preventing the entry of excess water from entering the tunnel before starting the construction work. The second is dewatering of the tunnel, that is removing the ash water that has entered the tunnel during the construction of tunnel. And third one is permanent drainage, that is keeping water off the tunnel after its completion. So here we can see the corrugated sheets are provided to drain roof seepage. This is a tunnel perimeter or a tunnel lining, and if there is a percolation of water from this side, these corrugated sheets are provided so that whatever the water that is percolating from the tunnel roof will be collected on this corrugated sheet and will be drained off, and here the drains are provided. This is the first method. The second type is the permanent drainage. So in this, the completed tunnel section has to have some kind of permanent drainage arrangement, and in this, a very simple method of drainage is to construct drainage ditches longitudinally sloping towards the portals or shafts, from where they could be pumped out of the tunnel by suitable pumps. The drain should have enough capacity to accommodate the expected quantity of water without submerging the floor of tunnel at self-cleansing velocity. And the central drain can also be covered with facility for the inspection and cleaning. The manholes for inspection should be provided at a distance of 30 meter to 50 meter. So this is about the permanent drainage. If the water trickles continuously from the roof of the tunnel, false roof of corrugated galvanized iron sheets may be provided to divert the roof water to the side tunnels. So as a solution to the drainage, as a permanent drainage, whenever we have to provide a permanent drainage, corrugated galvanized iron sheets should also be provided. If the water is also trickling from the side walls and obstruct the free movement of the traffic, the sheets can also be provided on the side walls, and thus the splashing of water on the pavement of track will be prevented. Here we can see a central drain and side drains are provided. Here we can see a central drain is provided which is under the roof, and these are the side drains. The cement grout is normally provided for waterproofing, that is tunnel lining or sealing the fissures in the hard rock. So we already have had a discussion about the grouting and various materials that are used as a grouting. So this is about the tunnel drainage. So we will stop here and we will continue in the next lecture with the next point, that is micro tunneling. Thank you.